Oh. It's today. Oh, I'm up. Close. Yes. Okay, this works. And this. Clean enough. Shoes. Crap. I'm coming, I promise. Ouch. Damn. Hey! I'm here. Is there coffee? I know, but I have to ask. One of these days, coffee might magically appear. You know, the key is never to give up hope. Remember what I said about hope, back on the planet? Hope extends to coffee, too. Whatever, that's fine, I'll take it. Good morning, by the way. Happy arrival day. Honestly, can't believe it's finally here. Feels like we've been on the ship for... at least. Did you run the morning scan yet? Nope, no worries, I'll do it. Wasn't sure how long you've been up. Let's see. Everything looks normal as always. Those little nanites run a tight ship. Yeah, well, they're not so bad once you get used to them. And I'm not just saying that because we're almost to our destination. Okay, I'm maybe saying that because we're almost to our destination. But actually, it's been nice not to be worrying whether things will work or have enough power. As much as I don't like having choices taken away from me, this really hasn't been so bad. We got off the planet, we lived to tell about it. We didn't encounter any major issues along the way. And now, well, it's today. Seriously though, you okay? You seem a little subdued. That makes sense, I get it. Are you kidding? I'm nervous as hell. We don't know what's waiting down there. We don't even know if the ship can land safely. We don't know what's going to happen next at all. No, I know. I'd be a lot more panicky if the long-range scans had picked up anything remotely dangerous on the surface. But just because the planet can support life doesn't mean it'll be safe. There are so many unknowns. Come on, I have hope, that's true, but I'm not stupid enough to assume the best just yet. We'll be close enough soon for the short-range scans, and then we'll see what's up. Let's not get too excited or too nervous until we have to. We've made it this far, largely thanks to you. Deep breaths. Whatever happens next, we can handle it. I don't know. I honestly think I'm gonna miss this ship. I mean, she's been home for a while. Our home. A lot's happened here. Between all the work we put into getting her off the ground, to the time we've spent here, it'll be sad if we have to leave her behind for good. And you must feel like she's practically your child at this point. You've done so much to keep her going. Well, hopefully we'll all get safely to the surface. Maybe we can use this same ship to travel to other places once the nanites give us control back, assuming they do. Now, enough speculating. Let's get this show on the road. Can you pull up the display, please? We should be in visual range. There's our little green dot. Glad it's still there waiting for us. Can you imagine if the nanites brought us here and nothing was here? I wonder what they'd do then. Probably just hold us in position where the planet used to be, until we finally ran out of food and died. Yeah, let's not think about that. How's our heading? I don't suppose we have control over any thrusters at all right now. I know, but I still have to ask. Hey, where's Spanner? Okay, good. Definitely want to keep him close for this. Spoiled cat. He's not going to know what to do with himself on a planet again. He's become a rotten little ship kitty. Hush, rotten kitty. You'll be breathing fresh air again soon. All of us will. Okay, let's see what sensors have for us now. That settlement we saw in the long-range scans, I'm getting better readings. I'm reading power, but not life. At least not sentient life. Plenty of life in the form of plants and some smaller animals around the outside. But inside the settlement, there's definitely power. Maybe it's an empty base that's still running off generators? Possibly. as escape vectors go, this one looks pretty nice. If the engineers who made the nanites really did create this place as a safe house, it would make sense that it has everything needed to survive. And that it would be self-sustaining to a point. They wouldn't have known how long it would need to be here, or when they could get here, if ever. Although I'm sure they would have had a lot less travel time than we had. They had access to much better ships. No offense to our lovely rust bucket here. Yeah, but the question is anyone else here? If we're right, this place has been here for a long time. Has someone else moved in here? Either the people who made it or someone who just stumbled on it? Will they be open to our presence? They may not want to share if they have a good thing going. There may be people here who have lived here for years, even generations, and we have no way of knowing if they'll be hostile to us. I know, there's a lot I've sort of put off thinking about, but today we have to actually deal with it. I'm going to keep the scan going for anything that might give us a bit more information. How long until we're in orbit around the planet? That's not long at all, assuming orbit is the goal. And not, smashing the ship into the atmosphere and burning us to a crisp. Whatever. Let me set the scan to alert us of any anomalies. And then, we need to finish packing. Nope, not much left. We should be able to get by with just the 2 knapsacks. I want to put a leash on Spanner, too. Of course he'll hate it, but I don't want him running off just yet. If I have to, I'll just carry him. Okay, I'm going to put the last of the rations in this one, so we can put the hard drive in here once we pull it. Was there anything else we needed to salvage first thing, just in case? Yep, that works for me. What's left to do? Think I have time for a shower? Hey, sweetness. Come here. I know this has been a lot, and I'm being pretty unserious right now. But I'm kind of used to survival. I made it on that planet for years just because I refused to stop trying. Sometimes it was really hard. Sometimes I wasn't sure if I was going to make it. But I did. Staying positive actually really helped. I just didn't want to waste the time thinking about how bad things could be, I found a way, and then I found you. A station brat lost in time. And you changed so much of my world. You made things better in so many ways. You made the nanites work and the ship fly. I'll never stop being grateful to you for that. Shush, I'm not done. My point is that sometimes you just have to go with the flow if you want to come out the other side alive. When the ship launched us, rolling with it was the only move we had, so I've made the best of it. And it hasn't been half bad. The ship has held up great. I've stopped worrying that the nanites are secretly going to kill us in our sleep. Mostly. And of course, I've gotten to know you even better. We've gotten a lot closer. That's something. I can do this now. Mwah. I like that. And you know what else? I love you. I love you lots and lots. Of course I do. I don't see how you could ever have doubted. Just felt like the right thing to say. Is that okay? Good. If we need to talk about it later, we can. But now that we've gotten that out of the way, you ready for the next step in our adventure? Me neither. Let's do this. Okay, the gear is all ready. I'm going to put it over here. Now, that green dot is getting bigger. We should probably take our stations. Hey, one more time. Mwah. Love you. Okay, what is happening in propulsion? Anything changing? Hang on, let me check the nav sensors. Yeah, we're slowing a bit. That matches what you see. Heading hasn't changed, and I still can't change it. We are finishing as we started, that's for sure. Hang on, I'm getting a new reading. Okay, yeah, if this continues, we should end up in a low orbit. That's good. No crashing. Now that we're in closer range, I'm going to start broadcasting the greeting. See if anyone picks it up. At least the nanites are letting us do that much. So, while that plays in as many languages as we have access to, I'm going to run a few more scans of the surface. Hang on, something's changed. No, just another life sign. Yeah, but this life sign might be sentient. It's a life sign combined with a unique power signature. And it's moving with what looks like purpose. So unless there's a bear down there with a power cell strapped to its chest... we might not be alone here. No, we need to get closer. I don't think the sensors were ever fully functional from the start, remember? A lot of the ship was only mostly fixed when we left. I know you charged the phase pistols. Do you know how many shots we get on one charge? Well, hopefully we won't have to take any shots, unless we're starting a campfire or something. No, I don't think so either. How much longer to orbit? Time flies, and so do we. Oh, hey, something's coming up on this console. Yeah, come here, take a look. I guess the nanites came with arrival instructions for us once we got within a certain range. Okay, so this must be a map of the complex? Oh, it looks like it goes below the surface. I wonder if it's shielded from sensors somehow. You know how easy it is to throw off sensors. Minerals in the soil, electromagnetic fields, sometimes a stray cloud. Okay, look, right here. This looks like where we should be landing. Except, are we sure this ship can handle it? Okay, you know better than anyone. I'll trust you. Yeah, well, I'm nav, remember, not engineering. This part is not my strong suit. I got us to the planet. And by that I mean I did nothing while the nanites got us to the planet. Oh, hey, look, helpful. It looks like an inventory of what we should find on the planet. Of course, it's wildly out of date, but still good to have. And looks like a message. Let's see. Welcome to Baranak. If you are reading this, you have come here for refuge. The nanites that brought you here contain all the knowledge we have of this planet and its system. You are welcome to stay as long as you need as your journey takes you forward. While you're on the planet, please conserve resources and contribute where you can. We are all in this together. And you are also on your own. We, the team who built this facility, cannot be held responsible or liable for anything that happens on this planet. We've done what we can, now you do the rest. Well, that's not ominous. Okay, so we're in orbit. Hey, systems are all back under manual control. Yes, I can steer again. Looks like the nanites' job is done. They must have shut down or backed out or something. Finally. I was wondering if I'd ever get my ship back. Our ship, I know. But yeah, this is good. We can land ourselves. Oh, that's also not great. We need to land ourselves. Of course I can do it. It's what I do, remember? Yeah, we're not in any hurry. We'll get down there when we get down there. Let's take a few more readings first, see if we can pinpoint what that life form was or anything else like that. Don't want to go in blind. That is very true. If anyone's down there and they have sensors of their own, they definitely know we're here. They'd be picking up our greeting or seeing us in the sky right about now. We don't have the element of surprise, not that we need it. Honestly, though, this is a nice planet, really lush. I think it'd be nice to stay here for a bit while we figure out the next steps, assuming it's safe. I mean, we still need to go find our families and everything else we talked about doing. I don't want to stay here forever. I didn't just trade one lonely planet for another, even if this one does have better wildlife. You know what? In the end, as long as I'm with you, I think I can handle just about anything. Of course. And not just because I love you, but because you're also a really amazing partner. Look at how much we've accomplished together. I can't wait to see what we pull off next. Mwah. Okay then, let me just... That life sign must have gone underground in the complex. I'm not reading it anymore. Are we getting any signals at all from down there? Any attempts to communicate? Oh, what does that mean? Here, let me see. Looks like a text-based message. That's a little weird. Let me just... It says, "Who are you?" Well, I guess it wasn't a bear with a power cell strapped to it after all. And we are definitely not alone.